Hello, paragraph and benefit. I'm going through these topics. Agony is for Congo's 50,000 child witches. No, I mean they claim his children for pretty much not long after they're born that they're witches because somebody in the family then dies. Since a child was brought into the family and then he gets cast out and then lives on his own for the rest of his life until they get picked up by people that get about and get about and build wee sanctuaries for all the ones that are getting rejected from their families that can't afford to feed them, and then say that it's because they're witches is the reason why they cast them out, and whatsoever will put them onto the path that they're a witch anyway. But anyway, Saudi's tell Iran to stop meddling in the neighbourhood because of the fact that they should stay out of Yemen, Iraq, Syria and Lebanon, and that's because they want to do Yemen in, they want to do Lebanon in, and they want America to take out Iraq and Syria. But that keeps the whole neighbourhood in check for as they call. You know what I mean? So pure brutal. You can't have a country rising without somebody else trying to overpower it. Anyway, moving on. Christians most persecuted, but on a rant spot for all the TV news stations is all about a collision between our societies. As women losing the heat on trains with Muslims saying you better start talking your language when you're sitting with us. Ones about train stations down in England where people are saying there's that many Muslims on a train station on a train that there's not even an English train anymore. So that's what most of all the news is about, how these people are so bad, showing you people at their worst when they've lost their heat and saying this is what people need to not be like, so we need to just accept the fact that there's hundreds of people living around about us that don't speak like us, don't act like us and don't even want to have anything to do with us. You know what I mean? So they've got every right to be angry. Moving on to group demands Satan, Odin, Allah all be added to before blessed by God and in the military. You know, they want they say Satan, blessed by Satan, no the rest of it. You know what I mean? At some point in time you've got to say he's going to allow people that absolutely hate any moral fibre you've got in your body like Satanists. I mean, if a Christian is absolutely the most moral person you could come by, and the fact that you want Satanists to be able to say and do what they want, when you won't allow a Christian to say and do what they want, it's so stupid, it's unreal, man. They're going to end up everywhere, pure wee evil bastards that want to just do it, they want everybody to fail, you know what I mean? Whereas Christians will always try and help people, always try and take people up and hope that they do better. But anyway, moving on. Apostate clergy blessed abortion. They're all protesting saying pro-choice, pro-abortion. You know what I mean? Pure scumbags. As if I choose for them not to be alive. You know what I mean? I would rather that people like them didn't exist. You know what I mean? That's the exact choice they're making when they're getting rid of their brain. I don't think this child should exist. You know what I mean? I'm making that choice and I think of how sick I look. I choose for them not to exist. I don't want people like that about that kill innocent children that have never had a chance in life. You know what I mean? Whereas, and then you would look at them and they say, oh well, I'm just a mother, this child isn't born yet, I have a right to end its life. You know what I mean? Well, you have been living, you've made a lot of bad choices and I would choose that your life be ended. You know what I mean? So, they're fucking idiots if they think they can just pick and choose what child survives. Anyway, moving on. The jihadis from Syria to be reschooled into the UK, says Cameron. As if you're going to be able to reschool these people to actually think with our values again and start saying, oh, we need to just do our best here and hope that it amplifies it into the rest of the world, man. No, it's never going to happen, but they're going to try and change everything into a Sharia law under their control, and then that's everything on its right path when everybody's under Sharia law and you get your arm chopped off for stealing something when you're hungry. Moving on, Indigenous Mayans repealing Monsanto law that says that they've already tried to charge 131 farmers for stealing their crops when there's a pollination from their crops blown over onto their farms, and then they go and take a sample for their crops and say your crops have got our DNA, our Monsanto crops in them. We're taking your whole field off you and confiscating it all. And a law is on their side, taking farms off people because they're saying they're stealing Monsanto's crops, and they're making it more or less impossible for farmers to not to grow Monsanto seeds that don't regrow again. They only grow once, and that's it. You know what I mean? They don't want them in control of their own infrastructure. You know what I mean? They want them being dependent, even though that now they're getting the best weather and their crops might start growing a lot more in Africa and stuff like that, and they're getting more rainfall and stuff. They're never going to. They're wanting them to grow on Monsanto seeds so that they've got full control on them. If they've got their normal seeds and the industry blows up for growing crops and stuff, then they'll probably fight their way out of pure poverty, and they don't want that. They want them to be in poverty and needing the Monsanto crops. Anyway, moving on, Harris mocks his victims in his poems, more or less just claiming how he's so innocent and it's not his fault that he's had to abuse people. You know what I mean? It's these children with their needless ways. You know what I mean? It's their wee sick ideas and their sick wanting that made him go through all this and do what he's done. You know what I mean? He's fucking rat bag. Right, moving on. Yeah, 5 mile comet heading Earth for May 2016. That's been about since the 50s and 60s that it's been known that it's on its way. I thought it was actually 2015 it was supposed to, but it got mixed up with just the end of the Shemitah year. But anyway, that's pretty much all you've got to look forward to. You know what I mean? Thanks for listening anyway. Bummer enough independent for you.